People ask, where do you get your ideas? Well, right here. All this is mine. I'll never starve here. I'm Ray Bradbury. And this is...
I have what seems to be total recall from the moment of my birth. But if it should falter, the toys, the trivia that surround me in my workroom help me remember back 60 years. But what if I lost all these in a fire? Then I'd be forced to rely on sheer memory alone. But what about everyone else? Would they choose to remember or prefer to forget? Would my memories be a threat to them? To find the answer, I wrote to the Chicago Abyss.
Fine wall. That's lambs, huh? Oh, don't see much of that now. No lambs, huh? Oh, please, no, I didn't mean, you don't have to. No, please, you needn't, I didn't mean that. You... Gone. Chesterfields, Rowleys, Lucky Strikes, Kent's Cools, those are the names. Paul Moll's Old Golds, white, red, amber packs, grass green, sky blue, pure gold.
Shut up!
Oh, gently, gently.
Gently, he says, gently. He doesn't even know where he is. And gently. Look up, damn you! What do you see out there?
Buildings.
Ruins. Bomb craters.
I'm sorry. It was such a nice, friendly day.
Who knows friends? Huh? Who had one? Back in the 80s, maybe.
Well, you must have been a baby then. Why, they still had Butterfingers that year. Huh? In bright yellow wrappers.
What's wrong with you?
I remember limes and lemons. That's what's wrong with me. Do you remember oranges?
You trying to make me feel bad? Don't you know the law? What would the police say, huh? They heard your oranges and lemons. I ought to beat the living hell out of you. I ain't heard no one in so long. Damn you! Can't you? Go on, baby Ruth! Butterfingers! Yes! Yes!
Oranges, coffee, cigarettes. Remember!
Butterfingers!
Please. It's my fault. We won't be hungry forever. We'll rebuild the cities. No crying. I just wanted people to think where we're going, what we've done.
Police!
No! No! No!
Fool. I said fool.
You saw. You were there. You did nothing.
fight one fool to save another? No. Come on. Come on.
Where?
Home. I don't want you stolen from us. I've heard of you for months. And then just when I find you... Good grief, what did you say that made that guy mad?
I said about lemons and oranges. I was just about to recollect wind-up toys and back scratchers.
No wonder. You bringing back the past? I almost don't blame him, old man. I could almost go mad myself. Dangerous memories. Dangerous memories. Come on. There's food.
Food? Well, I don't know. My mouth.
Well, wine then until your mouth feels better. Dear?
Wine. I can hardly believe it. Well, aren't you having any?
We have only one glass. You first.
To you, kind lady. To you, kind sir.
To you, the man to lead us out of limbo. The man who tells us to rebuild. To all of us. To other years. To old men who talk too much. To pummelings, beatings, and lost teeth. Now, relax, no one followed us. Old man, why do you behave like a saint panting after martyrdom? And everyone's heard of you. What makes you tick?
17, 18, 19 strands of spaghetti. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20, 29 peas. Oh, I shall pray over these like a fine rosary. Oh, how fine. I remember a motion picture I once saw as a child.
National Police!
Police, we're looking for a criminal fugitive. If you turn him in, there's a week's rations as a reward.
A week's rations?
He must be much wanted.
Plus a bonus of 10 cans of vegetable soup and 5 cans of beans.
Soup?
Beans?
Think of it.
We have no information on the criminal.
Beans. Soup. 15 solid pack cans.
Even I was tempted to turn myself in and claim the reward. Why didn't you?
You'll find out. Eat. Wife, go on. You know what to do. Go.
Your wife?
She's going to get everyone in the apartment house. And, old man, if you're going to remember, and you must remember, why not do it in one fell blow? Why waste your breath on one or two? Old man, you're no fool. You have the truth. Oh, man, please tell us all your gospel.
It's like a theater. Like motion picture houses.
Yes.
Yes. And the lights dim. And the people will hold hands and listen like in the old days, with the balconies in the dark. And in the midst of the smell of popcorn and orange crush, my show begins. Fool! Huh? I accept the name. Years ago, I looked at the ruined world, at the dead states and the empty nations, and I said, what can I do? I'm a tired old man. What? Rebuild devastation? But lying half asleep one night, I remembered an old phonograph record I once owned. It was an ancient vaudeville team. The Duncan sisters. Do you hear it? Remembering. I sang the song, and suddenly, it wasn't a song anymore. It was a way of life. What could I offer a world that was forgetting? My memory. How could my memory help? By making comparisons, by telling the children what once was, by considering our losses. And I found the more I remembered, the more I could remember. Like imitation flowers. Oh. And dial telephones. Jews, harps, harmonicas, kazoos. And bicycle clips. Oh, yeah, not bicycles. No, bicycle clips. And antimacassars. Oh, giant snowflakes for furniture. Once a man asked me to remember the dashboard dials on a Cadillac. I remembered. He cried great tears, happy or sad, I can't say. But not literature. No, I never had a head for plays or poems. They slip away. They die. All I am, really, is a trash heap of the mediocre. They're third-rate, the hand-me-down, useless and chromed-over slush and junk of a racetrack civilization that ran last over a precipice and still hasn't struck bottom. All I can offer, really, is the scintillant junk and absurd machineries of a never-ending river of robots and robot-mad owners. Yet, one way or another, civilization must get back on the track. Those who can offer butterfly poetry, let them remember, let them offer. And those who can weave butterfly nets, let them weave. My gift is smaller than both, and perhaps contemptible. But I must dream myself worthy. For the things, the things, silly or not, that people remember are the things they will search for again. And I will ulcerate the people's half-dead desires with memory, so that maybe then they'll rattle, bang the big clock together again, which is the city, the state, and then the world. Once I would have raved, only the best is best. Only quality is true. But roses grow from blood manure. And mediocre must be, so that most excellent fine can bloom. And I shall be the best mediocre there is. And I'll fight all those who say, slide back, slip under, dust wallow, let brambles scurry over your living grave. Oh, no, I shall protest. The sheep people, munching in the far fields, preyed on by the feudal land baron wolves, who rarefy themselves in skyscraper summits and hoard unremembered foods. And these villains I shall kill with can opener and corkscrew. I'll run them down with doses of liquid and a piece of carved moon. I'll thrash them with licorice whips until they cry, mercy. Can one do this? One can only try.
Police!
Here, did they hear? Do they understand? This way, this way.
Hey! All right! Police!
Each month, one train crosses the country. Here.
That's a ticket. One way to the Chicago abyss.
It's the crater where the city once was, looking into nothing.
Nothing.
No, not nothing now. And on that edge, old man, on the very rim, you'll find people. People gathering, collecting, living. Tell them not to forget. And please, after you leave here, remember what you must, but forget you met or know us.
Forget me?
And for God's sake, for the next year, in the open, keep your fine mouth shut.
God Did they hear? Do they know?
Yes, they heard and remembered. Thank you. Now go.
Why are you doing this?
I wanted to remember, but I couldn't.
Go. Chicago Abyss. Nighttime, cold train, old cars, crammed people. No, remember, quiet, shut up. Careful. Cease. Boy, what's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Well, Joseph, once upon a time,